Hello, my name is Kathy, and today I'll be continuing the course for music theory. But before I do this, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. This course breaks up into three major parts. The first part is basic music theory. The second part is arranging music, and the third part is music composition. In this lesson, we will continue to learn about basic music theory. Changing the key of a piece of music is called transposing the music. Music in a major key can be transposed to any other major key. Music in a minor key can be transposed to any other minor key. A piece will also sound higher or lower once it is transposed. It is important to learn how to transpose music. The folk harp can only play music in the sharp keys of C, G, D, A, and E major, and their relative minor keys, and the flat keys of F, B flat, and E flat major, and their relative minor keys. If you find a piece of music that you love that is in a different key, say a piece of music written in the key of F sharp major, you will not be able to play the piece on your harp unless you transpose it. Also, if you're playing with vocalists or some other instrument, the musicians and singers may be struggling with notes that are too high or low. So changing the key to put the music in their vocal range will result in a much better performance. How to transpose music. There are four steps to transposition. 1. Choose your transposition. What piece of music are you going to transpose? 2. Use the correct key signature. 3. Move all the notes the correct interval. 4. Take care with your accidentals. Step 1. Choosing your transposition. In many ways, choosing your transposition is the most important step and the least straightforward. The transposition you choose will depend on why you are transposing it. If you already know what transposition you need, you can go to step 2. If not, ask yourself if you are rewriting the music for a transposing instrument, or are you looking for a key that is in the range of your vocalist? Or are you looking for a key that is more playable on your instrument? Step 2. Write the new key signature. If you have chosen the transposition because you want a particular key, then you should already know what key signature to use. If you have chosen the transposition because you want a particular interval, say a whole step lower or a perfect fifth higher, then the key changes by the same interval. For example, if you want to transpose a piece in D major up a whole step, the key also moves up one whole step to E major. Transposing a piece in B minor down a major third will move the key signature down a major third to G minor. You must know the interval between the old and new keys, and you must know the new key signature. This step is very important. If you use the wrong key signature, the transposition will not work. Step 3, transpose the notes. Now rewrite the music, changing all the notes by the correct interval. You can do this for all the notes in the key signatures simply by counting lines and spaces. As long as your major key signature is correct, you do not have to worry about whether an interval is major, minor, or perfect. Did you move the key down a minor third? Simply move all the notes down a third in the new key. Count down 3 lines or spaces to find the new spot for each note. Did you move the key up a perfect fourth? Then move all the notes up 4 lines and spaces. Remember to count every line and every space, including the ones the notes start on and end on. Once you get the hang of it, this step is very straightforward, but it may take a while if you have a lot of music. Step 4, be careful with accidentals. Remember that accidentals in a piece of music are only good until the bar line, or until another accidental before the bar line cancels out the first one. The only exception to this occurs when a note is tied over a bar line. The tied note is the only one affected by the accidentals. These accidentals apply only to the note on the line or in the space where the accidental is written. They do not apply to the octave above or below. Most notes can simply be moved the correct number of lines and spaces. Whether the interval is minor, major, or perfect will take care of itself if the correct key signature has been chosen. But some care must be taken to correctly transpose accidentals. Put the note on the line or space where it would fall if it were not an accidental, and then either lower or raise it from the new key signature. For example, an accidental B natural in the key of E flat major has been raised a half step from the note in the key, which is B flat. In transposing down to the key of D major, you need to raise the A natural in the key up a half step to A sharp. If this is confusing, keep in mind that the interval between the old and new transposed notes, B natural and A sharp, must be 1/2 step, just as it is for the notes in the key. Remember that if you need to raise a note which is already sharp in the key, or lower note that is already flat, use double sharps or double flats. Flats don't necessarily transpose as flats, or sharps as sharps. For example, if the accidental originally raised the note 1/2 step out of the key by turning a flat note into a natural, the new accidental may raise the note 1/2 step out of the key by turning a natural into a sharp. The best way to learn about transposing music into a different key is by doing just that. So as an exercise, transpose several lines of music in a major sharp key from a book of music that you have a major third above what is written in the book. Then play your transposed piece to see if you got it right. Then transpose this same few lines of music with a major sharp key signature a perfect fifth below. Then play your transposed piece to see if you got it right. Next, find a piece of music that has a major flat key signature and transpose a couple of lines of this music a major sixth below. Then play your transposed music to see if you got it right. Next, find a piece of music written in a minor key and transpose a few lines of this music a major second below. Then play your transposed music to see if you got it right. Here are the musical terms to memorize for this week. Poco, little. Sempre, always. Senza, without. Risoluto, in a resolute manner. Sonore, French. Sonoro, Italian. Sonorous, with a full tone. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, and so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for it now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.